we're looking at the end of chocolate soup, so that's from bar 9 to the end. And the good news is there's some material here that you should already recognise. I strongly recommend that you listen to the playthrough of the whole piece quite a bit, because that's always really helpful, because in these tutorial videos what we tend to do is look at little sections, but it's really good to hear how it goes as a whole, and in particular the rhythm, because when we're sort of stopping and starting, maybe we don't get a very good idea of how the rhythm goes. But if you are doing your listening, like on your audio playlist, or watching the video of the playthrough, that's going to be really, really helpful in terms of fitting everything together. Okay, so here are the first 3 bars that we're going to look at. So this is bar 9, bar 10 and bar 11, and I think you should just be able to play them straight off if you've worked hard on bars 1 to 8 already. So here we go. This is what bars 9 to 11 sound like. Yeah, I think that should be okay. So bar 12, it sounds like it's going to be exactly what you expect, but then it's slightly different. Okay, so in bar 12 we have 2 blue, or if you don't know what I'm talking about, we have a minim and then a crotchet. So we have a 2-beat note and then a 1-beat note, but they're both on the Fs, which is probably what you were expecting. So they're on this F here, so it's going to go 2 blue. Okay, so if we put that together, we get yeah. The next bar, so what's that, bar 13? Just check that, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, bar 13 is exactly the same rhythm as bar 12. So it's another 2 blue, or another minim and then a crotchet. This bar we play with the right hand, and we're putting our second finger on the E up here. So E flat, but yeah. So 2 blue. Okay, so if we put that together, and you might notice that some of the time I have my thumb up, and some of the time I use the opportunity to rest my thumb, and both of those are okay. I think early on I probably teach that you want to kind of bounce straight back up just so that the thumb's ready to play, but later on your hand will almost kind of naturally know when the thumb needs to pop up. So if you want to have an opportunity to give it a wee rest, then that's totally fine, and if you want to do that some of the time and pop it up some of the time, then that's okay as well. Okay, so the last 2 bars, we're going to get 2 Fs, then we're going to get an A with the right hand and a B flat with the right hand thumb. So here I've got my second finger on the F above middle C with the left hand, and then I've got an empty string, the G is empty, I've got my second finger of the right hand on A, and I've got my thumb of the right hand on B flat. I'm hoping I said left hand earlier on when I meant left hand, so I mean left hand is on the F, okay? And it's going to go like this. I'll show you again. And you don't need to do this sort of snatch the left hand away. The only reason I'm doing that is so that you can see what's happening with the right hand. Okay, so I'm going to play it through now, the whole section that we've learned. I'm going to count so you can see how all the notes fit in. So I'm going to count 3 and then I'm going to come in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1,